Well, we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this lad, Dominic Szoboszlai, is someone I'm going to keep an eye on here. I like the fact that he's one of the cleanest strikers of the ball, which really shows in both his passing and his attempts at goal. And I can see him drifting in and out, receiving the ball, driving forward into those half spaces and looking to deliver the key pass or get one away himself.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Vicious ball here. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Distributed tidily. This ended up in no man's land. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Rummenigge is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
And smartly reclaimed. Gattuso. Palmer applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Showing good feet. Can he finish? And he's hit it long. Pullet looks to get on the end of this. And here's Yamal. It's a good run down the right. He's picked his way through. And he's cleared it back out. And it's Guardiola. He's gone for goal! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's had it nicked away. Knocks it into space. Szoboszlai was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Gattuso. Look at the space here. Szoboszlai! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, just as
and the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Parma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a good ball. Guti. Gattuso concedes a free kick for that. Can he get on the end of this? Costa Curta. Can he get it through? He is through here. Romario. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 3 coming up. And Dijk clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's managed to get free. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. They've played it short. Oh, lovely feed he is. Goes for goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Villa really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Great vision. Yamal. Flashes. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Caceres. Rummenigge. Now Costa Curta.
Two added minutes has
Caceres.
been indicated.
And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Cruyff. Oh, easy pickings there. Tries to pass it through. That's an excellent interception. Out to the left it goes. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'd like to draw your attention
Well, obviously
to the
things
screen
are
right
not
now
good,
for
Peter.
information
It seems
on
the
our
team
shuttle
were
bus
just a
service.
bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And this is Bernardo Silva. Another chance from a corner. Parma get their fourth corner. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Looking for the run. Great ball if he can get there. It's a promising position. And this is Messi. Guti powering forward here. Cruyff. Nicely aimed pass. He's got away. He is just caressing the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was... he's given it away. Oh, his big chance! And the shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Romario is offering a right smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! It's bounced back off the post.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, that's well spotted. Not got that quite right. And here's Romario. Shot at goal! Well, they've got it, and he's following up! And he hits the net! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Romario duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pullet is onto it in a flash. Palmer perhaps contemplating their next change here. Bernardo Silva. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and that could spell trouble. He has found the way through. This might... Great chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. That's very neat. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Messi is standing over this one. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Villa. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, good-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. And that's been won straight back. Bernardo Silva. Rummenigge gets into a good position. Oh, that's a fine interception. Half an hour gone in the second half. And it's Szoboszlai. Threads one in. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 18, Guti. Number 24,
David Villa.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
He's gone for goal!
Number 11,
Keeper gets just about enough of it.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Now, can they get him away? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's found the way through. Now it's Snyder. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries to play it through. Yamal's up he goes! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Villa. David Villa! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. All hands on deck for this one. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Indicated.
Neymar. Bernardo Silva is the team's great visionary. Palmer looking to pass their way through. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
In towards the back stick. Neymar. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead.
Hello, attendees.
So, Tim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Listen, the more this game went on,
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started. It's full on! Now, who's going to be... Oh, he's been caught napping! He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Forlan, that's a nicely weighted pass. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Rijkaard. Now it's Luis Suarez. Roberto Baggio.
Luis Suarez really is a player who can do everything. He makes a more than decent target man, and his energy levels mean the opposition defence are constantly under pressure.
And that, I guess, is essential if you're going to play pressing football.
Well, that's right, as so many sides do these days. I hated playing against players like Luis Suarez. Not that too many met his standard in my time, but he just never let you rest, Peter. He was always around about you, and you knew he was going to pop up and cause you trouble at some stage, whether he was on the attack or whether he was defending.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Played into space. Luis Suarez. Griezmann. Oh, it's played into the area. Rijkaard is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Forlan. Rummenigge charging forward, the ball at his feet. Can he get it through? And this is Forlan. Chance! Goal! Palmer! Certain, searing and imperious.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rijkaard. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. Danger averted for now. But they've got it again.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Rummenigge! Good try, very good try in fact.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Costa Curta. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's an inviting looking ball that. Rummenigge. That pass has been well intercepted. Vieira. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Little doubt, that is a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Pull it. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there.
Parma can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break. Rummenigge really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. Luis Suarez. That's been slipped through. Nicely intercepted. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on...
It's Basho! Oh, it rattles the bar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rijkaard goes sliding in. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Parma, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 19, Rijkaard. Number 14, Belletti. Number 10, Baggio. Coming on the field, number 17, Mbappe. Number 15, Bale. Number 18, Hannes.
Here we go again.
Parma really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. Beckenbauer with the clearance. Now, can they get him away? Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Up he goes!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Palmer are looking to go forward now. And this is Messi. Bullet! Bale. Now Mbappe. Now it's Luis Suarez. Bale. It's Bale! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And that has been clubbed away. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he's worked it through. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh no, this does not look good. Big chance! One-on-one chance! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. We were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Palmer are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Pinches it off him. Borussia Dortmund appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Mateus. That's really well manoeuvred. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Now it's Mbappe. Looking to play him in. Hoeneß with the cross. Messi. Vitinha. Oh, easy pickings there. And that has put paid to that. Cannavaro. And he's gone direct here. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's a sharp pass. Gattuso. And it's Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Neatly clipped into space. That's really well cleared. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And he's there to make the challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Now here's the delivery. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. And they're back on the ball again. And it's Bernardo Silva. Hullet. Nice interception, well timed.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as they're going to go. And this is Griezmann. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Searching pass he's played there. No, he's just misjudged that one. He can get that clear. Palmer have reclaimed it. Rummenigge. And this is Hullet. And a chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
Messi powering forward here. Hullet. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? White looking to hit the byline. Bullish header! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Foot in. Mbappe. Right card with the foul. And that's going to be a booking.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Bale. Now it's Mbappe. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Palmer really could have done without this. Eyeball to eyeball with the goalkeeper. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Borussia Dortmund give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Suarez gets flagged offside.
Substitution in progress.
Palmer making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Oh, good. And that will be the final act. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment. Mateus taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So we're up and running.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. And this is Messi. Cleared without hesitation. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Palmer with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Keeper's dealt with that. it's Cannavaro. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's hoisted clear. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. It's a threatening ball. Shoots! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So, a breakthrough already. Back into the middle. Corner number 2 then. Van Dijk clears it away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Romario. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He could be in here. Great chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Gattuso. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Raul. That's Rijkaard. Rummenigge. Gullit. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow it.
Messi!
Well, it wasn't a bad effort. I mean, you could see his intention. It just needed a bit more curl and bend to take it away from the goalkeeper.
Ah, he's given it away.
This is the time you need that pace.
Palmer making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Threads one in. And he crosses it in low. Chance! He has done it! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Gullit. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Rijkaard. And the shot... And the finish! He scores! Barcelona are back in business. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Barcelona take the lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's Hazard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Dembele, can he spark a counter here? Rummenigge gets into a good position. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Yeah, very good job. He positioned himself there.
Now it's Bale, and he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. No, he's just misjudged that one. And the whistle goes for half-time. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Que obedezcan en todo momento las indicaciones de nuestro personal de seguridad.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Dembele, Messi, Rummenigge, Romario, and into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Hazard, Raul, and it's Gullit. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Gullit, good take, and can he finish? Goal! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Marcó en el minuto 51.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So all square, and not for the first time.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Raul. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale is offering a wry smile there. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Well, there's the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice looking ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Messi. Messi. In by climbs up big! Goal! Palmer! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He was always going to do that one way or another. A fantastic effort, simply fantastic.
Palmer go into the lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Well timed, excellent interception. Palmer perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Pullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Pullet.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 2, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 9, el dorsal 19. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 4, el dorsal 5.
That's a decent clearance.
14, Kaká, el dorsal 8.
Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far. Palmer will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And it's Gattuso. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bale is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro attempts a clearance. Messi has a look inside the box. Rummenigge. Shot at goal! No mistake! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Parma are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something out of...
Oh no, this does not look good. Plays a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Azar. Kaká tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Kaká. Now it's Romario. Rummenigge. Very nicely done. Out of play for a goal kick. Costa Curta gathers from the goal kick. 5 minutes left on the clock. Opts for safety. Gattuso. Can he get on the end of this? And he was alert to it. Messi. White is one whose deliveries we all know about. Now it's Hullet. He has found the way through. That's tidy. Hullet. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Gattuso. Knocks it into space. Hazard picks it up out wide. Now this could be a chance. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. That is good alertness. 4 extra minutes added on. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Romario, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. Terrific recovery, a really fine... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
I don't think we've seen a dribbler as good as this guy, Vinicius Jr., in some time. His favourite move is to receive the ball in a wide position, attract defenders his way, where he can turn them and just leave them behind and have a clean run at goal. He's a very tricky customer and getting better week by week.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show. He's having a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Pele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Vinicius Jr. Now it's Park Ji-sung. Vieira. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Nesta has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Van Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Parma have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. Doubt. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Threads one in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's neat. Vieira kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's a promising position. Dembele! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cannavaro. Some resolute defending there. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Now it's Pele.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're quick to press.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. Gullit will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he finish? And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
Costa Curta. Costa Curta goes on a charge down the left. Knocks it into space. And this is Forlan. Now it's Messi. And this is Gullit. Now it's Pelé. He is through. It's Pelé! It's hit the upright. Palmer looking to break at pace. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great, and the shot! Rummenigge. And the counter is on. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Gullit. And he's quick to get it clear again. Taken back almost at once. Looking for options for movement. And this is Pelé. Tries a shot! It's in! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration...
Chance! It's bounced back off the post. Nicely shaped ball. Messi does really well to win the ball there. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's there to belt it away. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Las indicaciones del personal del estadio.
Palmer get the ball rolling in the second half. And it's Forlan looking for the run. That has been knocked clear. Mateus. That's a cute ball. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Tries to pass it through. Cannavaro wins the duel this time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Pelé. Now it's Messi. Mateus. Oh, red, nice interception. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Messi. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Well, there's the clearance. Palmer are looking to go forward now. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi. Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Casillas sends that a long way. Vinicius Junior. Dembele. Messi. And that has left him in a heap. Bergomi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Mateus. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. He won't be happy with that one. Good running, strong and purposeful. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, sweet feet. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pinches it off him. Looking to play him in.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And this is Hullet. Well read, and the danger is averted. Clipped into space.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 8, el dorsal 22.
And it's Griezmann. Mbappe.
El dorsal 7. El
Davids.
dorsal 4.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Serán sustituidos por el
Costa
dorsal
Curta
18.
did well to stay calm there.
El dorsal 14.
He can get that clear.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 21.
And no,
Griezmann.
that is pretty much the
El
end of that.
dorsal
Oh, he's been
26.
caught on it here.
Se va a llevar
Chance,
un
surely! Oh, taken with style. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid go into the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character to get...
Bale! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
2 minutos de descuento.
Bergomi. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Griezmann. Now that's well seen too. Mateus. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Palmer, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Parma desperately failing to impose themselves on the game.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Well, Fabio Cannavaro may not be a giant in physical terms, Jim, but his reputation, his presence are as imposing as they come.
Yeah, he's proof positive that being a top-class centre-half isn't all about physicality and height. You know, he's only 5'9", but he's imperious in the air. It just goes to show the importance of how he reads the game, the anticipation, the positioning.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Mateus. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. He has climbs up big! They've got to be quick to recover this.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Iniesta, he's picked his way through. Caresses it through, and he welcomes it in. Ibrahimovic unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Dembele. Just eases him off the ball. Yaya Toure pokes it out wide. Turns back here, probably the best option. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ferdinand. And Araujo. Messi. He's had it taken off him. No goals as yet. Messi. Iniesta has got himself a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. It's just beyond his reach. White gets over and intercepts. Vitinha, ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game.
Goes for a shot! Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. White gets rid without sophistication. Araujo, very much a man of this moment.
Parma really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's got away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Now it's Hullet. Vitinha. Out for a throw. And that has been knocked clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. That has not gone well. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Pelé. And this Pelé! It's loose now and they want to get it back. It's out of play and it is a goal kick. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's run loose here. And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been
Played out
indicated.
towards the right wing. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Iniesta. And that interception was most necessary. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Parma really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same
Security
level
staff
of intensity from his team.
Please report
I'd
to the
expect to
staff
see
room
the same
immediately.
positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Certainly not the easiest of chances, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's visibly not happy with that. That says a lot about his professionalism.
Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Oh, smashing header! That's a half-decent try.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Dembele. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ferdinand. Looking for options for movement. And it's Messi. Rummenigge. And this is Dembele. Mateus. And that has been cleared. Now then, the ball's come loose. Played back in. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
The ball's gone astray. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And here's Messi. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Pull it. Hoist it in. Abiati deals with that nice and simple. Neymar. Quality ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Messi. And it's been played through. He's in a great position here. Ibrahimovic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Nicely aimed pass. Ferdinand. Taken back almost at once. And it's Vitinha. Pele.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 18, Messi. Number 6, Pele. Number 20,
Not got that quite right.
Ibrahimovic. Number 11, Neymar. Coming on the field.
And this is Del Piero.
Number 7, Anthony. Number
Well, they've got
8,
it back in a hurry.
Del Piero. Number 9,
Lovely bit of skill.
Ronaldo.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Mitoma.
Oh,
Substitution
brilliant
in progress.
save under real pressure. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Azar. Palmer still have the cards to affect this game. Pirlo. That's really well manoeuvred. Into the last quarter of an hour. Haaland. Abiati breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now the breakaway. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's a big chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Manchester United have their second corner now. He's had a shot! And that would have been game, set and match. Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. The message is clear, none shall pass. Anthony making good progress on the right-hand side. Toma, the pressing's intense and it's paid off. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That has been slung wide. Judge, surely! He has done it! And what a climax we have here! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, I had a feeling we were going to see something like this, Peter. They're always looking to lure and lunge at you and hit you on the break. It was very nicely done.
Parma give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that is expertly dealt with. And he's heaved it away. Played out to the right. 4 added minutes on the board. So that's it. It is all over. Parma were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. But in the end, they fell just short. Effort unrewarded. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Parma just didn't have enough time, Peter, to correct their many problems in this match. Now for...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everyone,
night,
and
all
welcome
the
to
ingredients
Old
for a
Trafford.
showcase game that the
Manchester
passionate
United
crowd demands.
Against Parma.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf.
And the shots! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Parma finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Romario. Oh, that's a very shapes to shoot. It's fallen loose again. He has done it. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Parma grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
No, it's not getting there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Dembele. Bellingham tries to clear.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Saka gets it away. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Saka. Ferran Torres unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And here's Romario. And that's been won straight back. Lovely pass, but can he get... It's Dembele! Goal! Parma! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Parma get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Ferran Torres. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Lovely feet. Upamecano was in no mood for any of that. Dembele has given away a free kick. Saka. Rummenigge.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
Up he goes! Ferran Torres is flagged offside. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's quick to get it clear again. Referee's given a throw. Bellingham. It's Saka. Rice, who does have an assist to his name. And here's Ferran Torres. Ferran Torres! Oh, just wide.
Well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
Nicely worked. Closing in on goal. Palmer heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now he's had a shot! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It's the stuff you work on in the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Saka goes on a run down the left wing. And here's Ferran Torres. Engages and forces him off the ball. And here's Aubameyang. And that has left him in a heap. Rijkaard did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Mendes cuts it out. We are into stoppage time. Ferran Torres. Rice with the slide tackle there. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's in a good position here. Could be danger here. And the first 45 minutes are up. Palmer are finally getting a much-needed break. It's been absolutely breathless stuff so far.
And now,
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Palmer get the second half started. Bastoni. Bullet. Now Gattuso. And it's Romario. And it's Messi. Rice does well to get it back. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's Bellingham. Tries to play it through. Mbappe gets into a good position. Oh, what a climb! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Dembele. Saka. Diaby looking to add to his goal. Ferran Torres. Distributed tidily. Oh, super ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Dembele. Upamecano is fouled. Bullet has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
The attendance for this match
And he
was
was quick to react.
72,306.
Dembele. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Mbappe. Now he's off and running. And here's Romario.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. And somehow it stayed out. Saka. Rice. For Ferran Torres. Now it's Saka. Ambitious ball here, neatly clipped into space. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, good take in a good area. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Ah, good steal, he just read it. Oh, good-looking ball. Played out to the left flank.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Messi. And Messi! And the ball's come loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 5, Bellingham. Number 9, Mbappe. Number 97.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Palmer! And they get themselves in front! Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out.
Now it's Saka, looking to play him in. Played into space out wide. Cannavaro robs him of possession. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Palmer are down to 10 men.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Might be danger here. Great chance! Good strike, quite an alarm. All hands on deck for this one. Well, there's the clearance.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Oh, such a clever touch. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That's a cute ball. He played through for the wide man. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Saka. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
Please be
Romario voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
Thank you very much for your cooperation.
Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Dembele. Oh, easy pickings there. Distributed tidily. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Messi. Played into space. Shot could be on. There's a no-nonsense tackle. He can get that clear. Rummenigge. And he's in on goal. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Parma have themselves a chance from the spot to get them off and running. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And they can counter here. Now that's well seen too. Parma leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Over to the left. Ferran Torres. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Parma keep calm in the face of danger. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Fernandez. Mateus was in no mood for any of that. And now the breakaway. He has found the way through. And Hullet! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. A lot of space ahead of him. Well, what's he giving here? Palmer presented with a golden opportunity here to increase the lead. He can't put it away.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Serginho for Ferran Torres.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. And it's Eze. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. We've got a throw in. Hullet. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Oh, look at the space here. That's good play. Costa Curta. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Hullet. And it's Messi. Dembele, he's shifting through the gears here. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Mateus. Now it's Hullet. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Eze, Mbappe. João Neves. Looking for the run. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that's really well manoeuvred. João Neves. And here's Mbappe. Messi. Oh, a robust challenge. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. Tries to play it through. That's very neat. And this could be the final action of the first half. Fired deep towards the back post. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, I don't mind admitting I wasn't expecting that. Still, I'm not complaining about a very good match with a surprising scoreline. Just don't ask me for a prediction, please.
Palmer leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Parma definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Bastoni. Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Messi. And it's Romario. Messi. Can he get it through? Oh, super ball! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. João Neves has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Spread it left. Now it's Eze, played out to the left flank. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And here's Ferran Torres. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Oh, that's neat. He is through here. And the shots! Parma are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Romario. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, nice touch. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That appeared to be...
Rummenigge! And yes, it's there! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's a throw. That is ended up in no man's land. Rummenigge. Oh, that's fabulous. Chips it through. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
And it's there! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. So this to extend their lead. Missed it!
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
He's got away. Now it's Mbappe. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Serginho, not the most accurate pass. Ferran Torres. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. Gets a good foot in there. And it's Neves. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Guardiola gets across to intercept that. Here's a shot! Great strike, a test for the keeper.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Madrid have their second corner now. João Neves goes short. The message is clear, none shall pass. Palmer have the chance to go the other way. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 22. Messi viene sostituito con il numero 27.
Knocks it into space. Can he get on the end of this? An uncompromising challenge. Cleared without complication. And here's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
And he's managed to get free. 4 extra minutes added on. And Dijk spots it and intercepts. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Dembele gets flagged offside. And this is Messi. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Sostituzione per il Parma. Numero 20.
Palmer making consecutive changes here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired...
And that will be the final act. Palmer looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Rummenigge voted man of the match, and deservedly so. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Parma definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody.
Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And as you can see, we've already started here.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating space to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Well, Peter, at this stage we often focus on the creative and goal-scoring talent, but I'm going to mention a defender in Lilian Thuram. As good as they come for me, very strong and athletic and competent in every other department you care to mention.
Just about the perfect defensive specimen.
Yeah, and I think often underrated.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini. No way through. Romario. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Looking for options for... Decent chance! And he's done it!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Gullit. Dembele, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Jong, oh, good-looking ball.
Parma are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Gullit. And Gullit! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's Romario. Edmilson. That has not gone well. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! He scores! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass somewhat off target. And he's being shifted off it.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Threads one in. He has found a way through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pull it. Romario. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. And that is a little undercooked. Thuram. And Pepe. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. Back to the keeper it goes.
There will be 1 minute at
Pepe
a time.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gullit providing an outlet on that flank. And the first 45 minutes are up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Parma
Hello,
really
everybody,
showed
and
some
please
resolve
join
in
me
that
in
first
wishing
half,
a happy
Peter, after
wedding
going
anniversary
behind.
to
So
one of
I
our
think the
fan
message
club
from the
members.
manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Parma get the ball rolling for the second period.
Parma have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's left him on the seat of his pants.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And now they can spring out of defence. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Gullit. Mateus. Parma ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. De Jong. It's a pretty loose pass. Dembele goes steaming forward. Ah, that's a fine interception.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, this looks sharp. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Messi. Gullit. Gullit stood his ground strongly. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? And he was quick to react. And that is as far as they're going to go. Casillas with the clearance. And it's Romario.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, easy pickings there.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rummenigge thinks about the shot. Oh, such a clever touch. Messi. Pull it. Just about up to 75 minutes. Pepe wins the duel this time. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Messi.
Parma clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Pepe cuts it out. Great vision. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run with Messi! And it's in! Into the lead once more. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Coming on the
So
field.
we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Parma are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Casillas gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Looking to play him in. He can run onto that. Haaland is onto this. Shot a goal! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, we always have to give a reason for it, Peter, but did he hit that too well?
Rummenigge.
Parma really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He has a look up, and he's there to belt it away.
3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. He's in a good position here. Eto. And it's Ed Nielsen. Not the most accurate pass. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that. And we're done. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Parma, absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited.